political theory, and why we take the sovereignty as an important concept, because we know that in a state elements are there: populations, territory, government, and sovereignty. So, as a student of political science, we are having knowledge about the populations, territory. Territory means what? That is called as the geographical area. Government, that means that the person, or maybe called as that the group of persons who rule over us. And the last one is called as that the sovereignty. So we know that this is the most important concept or important element of the state. So we should have the knowledge about the sovereignty. So in this chapter, we are going through about the meaning of sovereignty, the definition of sovereignty, the characteristics of sovereignty, and the types of sovereignty. Then after, there is one important concept that is called as that the Austin theory of sovereignty. So generally, basically, after knowing about the meaning of sovereignty, then we have to jump about the definitions, then characteristics, and the types of sovereignty. So the word sovereignty, it has been derived from the Latin word that is called as the superanos. Superanus. That is called as Latin word superanus, which means supreme. What do you mean by the supreme? It means that the sovereignty literally means it means that the supreme means it is called as that the ultimate power. What do you mean the ultimate power? Ultimate power means no one is there to question you whatever the decisions you can take. Take for example, in your home or in your house, the father has the ultimate authority or the supreme power. It means that the final decisions of a family is exit in the name of the father, and after the father has taken any type of decisions, then what will happen? You have no right to ask that why such type of decisions has been taken by you against me or in favor of me. It means that he has the final authority in the family. Similarly, what will happen in the state also? There will be some one person or maybe a group of person is there who is called as that, who has exercised the power of sovereignty, and no one is there who can challenge the person or who can ask the persons or who can ask anything about the person regarding the negativity of the decisions that has been taken by that person. So you may ask that in our constitutions, we know that in India, what will happen? We are having one preamble is there. So in the preamble, it has been written that with the people of India having solemnly, we know what has been written in in the preamble, with the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute. So everything is there that is written in a sentence to sentence. So in this in the preamble, what will happen? One word is there that is called as that the sovereignty. We the people of India having sovereign. What do you mean by the sovereign here? So the constitutions also written one thing that is called as that the sovereignty. So sovereignty has been written in our preamble. It implies that India is neither now a dependent state nor now a dominion state. Okay, so we know that India is not now a dependent state or a dependency state, not now a dominion state. Okay, so there are two things is there. One is called as the dependency, and second one is called as the dominion. So, what do you mean by the dependency and the dominion? You may ask that, ma'am, what do you mean by the dependency and what do you mean by the dominion? So, dependency means what? It is a colony of some other country, and the meaning of your dominion means that it has been controlled by other country. Two things are that it seems the meaning seems same, but these are exactly they are different from one to another. So, if you will ask that the meaning of dependence, it means that it is a colony of some other country. Okay, now you are a colony of some other. It means that some other state is there who depute you, and you becomes a colony of some other state. So it is meant that India becomes a dependent state before the 1947. So the second one is called as that is called as a dominion state. What do you mean by the dominion state? Dominion state means a state that is controlled by other state. state that is controlled by other. What do you mean by state that is controlled by other state? It means that a state is state A and state B. Two states are there. One state, the state A has reached in raw material, and state B has what will happen. He has he has reached in the in financial power or maybe the economic power. So state B wants to purchase some raw material from the state A, and the state A is in the conditions in a very poor condition that he is down to earth to give all the raw material to state mane ta artho hela kono dita state achandi gote hochi state A gote hochi state B. ओके तो स्टेट ए पाखरे हमर कोन होची रॉ मटेरियल माने कोन कंचा माल भलो अछि आ स्टेट बी पाखरे कोन अछि तमर इकोनॉमिक पावर ता अछि हेले आमे कोन करबा कंचा माल काप को बिकिबा जी हमको पैसा देबो पैसा देबो किए देबो जो स्टेट ता अति मात्रा रे कैपिटलिस्ट हेतेबा अति मात्रा रे इकोनॉमिकली पावरफुल हेते हेले से स्टेट ता कोन करियो धीरे धीरे हमटू गोटे गोटे पैसा रे गोटे गोटे रखा हबो जे एही तुळा रो दाम एतिकी किबा कपड़ा रो दाम एतिकी टेक्सटाइल रो दाम एतिकी जूट रो दाम एतिकी ए टाइप रे कोन हबो से माने गोटे फिक्सेशन करे जा पर धीरे धीरे हमर कोन हुए ना आमे डिपेंडेंट हेबा को आरंभ करू काहे जदि आमे बिक्री न करिवु ताले हमर कोन हबो हमर इकोनॉमिकली आमे गेइन आमे हेई परिबो नाही सो सेति लगे को दछि जे सोवरेनिटी गोटे गोटे वर्ड अछि जो वर्ड ता फ्री फ्रॉम दिस टू थिंग्स वन इज कॉल्ड एज द डिपेंडेंसी एंड सेकंड वन इज कॉल्ड एज द डोमिनियन ओके सो डिपेंडेंसी मींस ए कॉलोनी ऑफ ए country or of a state and dependency means to be dependent to another state okay so what will happen so again what will happen we are going to proceed about the meaning of sovereignty so any doubt students any doubt is there okay so now we are going to proceed about the meaning of sovereignty okay in the meaning of sovereignty what will happen there are different type of sovereignties are there it may be described by different type of political philosophers so the first sovereignty that was given by the name of the Jean Bodin in the year of 1596 okay sorry that is not 1596 that is the period of 1530 to 1596 okay that is not exactly one date is there that is the period in between the 1530 to 1596 so he has written one book that is called as Six Books of the Commonwealth okay so in the Sixth Book of the Commonwealth Bodin says that there will be the sovereignty there should be the sovereignty in the political level okay so where he has taken the concept of the sovereignty the concept he has taken from the book that is called as Six Books of the Commonwealth where he says that the sovereignty is the supreme power over citizens and subject unrestrained by law okay he says that sovereignty is the supreme power it is the supreme power it means that a person if the sovereignty is rested upon the ruler then he should exercise the supreme power if the sovereignty is rested upon the citizen then he should exercise the sovereignty or maybe supreme power so he says that the sovereignty is the supreme power over citizens and subject unrestrained by law means what that will be nobody is there who can challenge the sovereignty power of the state I will tell you that what is the meaning. I think that this word is so difficult for you, but I try to simplify the word in front of you. Just wait. Okay, just have your patience. Then the second definition. So this is the period of which one? This is the period of what? That is called 1530 to 1596. In between this period, the Jean Bodin has published one book that is called the Six Books of the Commonwealth. He says that the sovereignty is the supreme power over citizens and subjects unrestrained by law. So, in the second definitions, it has been written by your Thomas Hobbes. Okay, who says that we know that the Thomas Hobbes, who is more popular know about the theory of his your Leviathan. Okay, Leviathan is nothing but it has given the legal sovereignty to the ruler or to the maybe called as that the main person who is called the king or maybe called as the ruler. So in Thomas Hobbes that is in between the period of 1588 to 1670 79. So he says that in the Thomas Hobbes period, he says that the sovereignty power, or maybe called he's the more popularly he says that the sovereignty power was absolute and indivisibles, and he says that the sovereign, according to Hobbes, has full power of presenting rule where every man may know what goods and he may enjoy and what actions he may do without being molested by any of his fellow subjects. We know that he says that once a time was come, at that time what will happen, according to Hobbes, the man was full of selfish. The man has the characteristics of nettise, your selfish, brutish. So the man cannot know about what is right and what is the wrong. So at that time what will happen, he required persons who can command on themselves and who can command the rule upon the persons. So for that persons, what will happen? He says that the king is required. Okay, the king is required, and he is the main advocate of the theory of the legal sovereignty. He says that the God has given one person who has the quality of a king, and he should be command to the citizen, and the descendants of the king also commanded on us. So for this period, what will happen? He propounded the theory that is called as a theory of the Leviathan, and this theory is called as the legal. Ma'am, please slow your pace little bit. Okay. It's so fast. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, what will happen, student? There is a spelling mistake that is called as the superanus, SUPERANUS. We know that we already have the discussion about the meaning of sovereignty has been divided into two parts. One is called as that the sovereignty, that is called freedom from dependency, and second one is called as that the dominion. In the thing is that the freedom from dependency means what? Whenever you are not depending, when you are an independent entity, you are not depending upon another state for economic purpose, political purpose, security purpose, then what will happen? You may be called as a sovereign state. ओके सो ये जेमती आमे कहूचे कोन ना जो मुंडो बिकी देला गोटे स्टेट अन्य स्टेट को तार मुंडोटा को बिकी देछि ओके दिस इज द केस ऑफ द व्हाट दैट इज कॉल्ड एज डिपेंडेंसी स्टेट ओके सपोज हमरो सिक्यूरिटी पर्पस हमरो स्टेट कोन करछ टोटल भाबरे न्यूक्लियर पावर हो किबा सिक्यूरिटी पावर हो किबा तमर इकोनॉमिक पावर हो ए सब जिंसरा हमरो स्टेटटा आगो को माने सेतिकी वेल ऑफ नाही से क्षेत्र में कोन कहूछु सुपर पावर मानकर में हेल्प नै के आरंभ करछ इट मींस दैट वी आर टोटली डिपेंडेंट वी आर नॉट एन इंडिपेंडेंट एंटिटी इट मींस दैट वी आर नॉट पोजेसिंग आवर सोवरेनिटी पावर ओके सेकंड होची कोन डोमिनियन कहले कोन बुझछो ना डोमिनियन कहले कोन बुझछो जेतलो गोटे स्टेट अछि से स्टेट ता कोन ना गोटे अन्य स्टेट ता ताको अटैक करला परे बीइंग ए पार्ट ऑफ ए कॉलोनी ऑफ द फॉर्मर स्टेट प्रथम केस रे कोन होची स्टेट रो तमरो इंडिपेंडेंस थिबो किंतु सेकंड केस रे कोन होची स्टेट रो इंडिपेंडेंस नथिबो okay in the both of the case what will happen there is the absence of sovereignty is the English okay what will I tell you students someone says that please be in English some other says that please be in Odia okay I will do the mixture of both of them okay so in that case what will happen two qualities are required in the two quality the one is called as the freedom from dependency and the second one is called as the dominion in the freedom of dependency if a state or maybe called as a group of state if they are dependent upon other state in the matter of your economically politically socially or maybe security level then what will happen the state is called as a dependent state and the state may withdraw its sovereignty or the state can what will overthrow its sovereignty. In the second case, what will happen if there is the war in between the two states and the former case and the former case become the loser of the latter one, then the former become the dominion of the latter state. In the both these cases, what will happen? There is the losing of the sovereignty. Okay, just like what will happen in your home. Okay, so in your home what will happen your father has the power that is called as the your supreme power or maybe the sovereignty power Sometimes what will happen, if your father is unemployed in his level, and he begs some money from his family members or from whatever else, then what will happen, he totally lost his economic power and he becomes a very loss is what, in that case that is called as students, are you audible to me? Am I audible? Students, am I audible? Hello?
Yellow.
Am I audible to you? Students? Hello? Okay, okay. Okay, student. Thank you. Okay. So these are the case of the meaning of the sovereignty, the definitions of sovereignty, and we are going to proceed about the meaning of sovereignty. In the meaning of sovereignty, we have just take the name of your Jean Boda, who propounded the theory of sovereignty in between the year 1530 to 1596 in his book that is called the Six Books of the Commonwealth. And in that book, he says that sovereignty means the supreme power over citizens and subjects unrestrained by law. Okay, so we know that what is the meaning of sovereignty means the supreme power that is unrestrained by the law. On that case, what we will say, we can say is that sovereignty means what, it is a supreme power, and there will be no law is there who can challenge the sovereignty, or there is no person is there who can challenge the supreme power of the citizen or of the subjects. Okay, so this is the case of your Jean Boda, who has propounded the theory in between the period of 1530 to 1596. Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible to me? You?
Yes, madam, audible, but your
Okay.
slides are not visible, I think.
My slides is not visible.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Students, is the slide visible? Please reply in chat box.
Slide.
Yeah. Yes, students are replying that it is visible. Visible. You can continue.
Visible.
You can continue.
Visible,
If
sir?
you, yeah, they're visible. They are
Okay,
telling
thank you.
that it is visible, so you can continue.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So here what will happen? Your Jean Boda, it is the period in between 1530 to 1596, and he is called as a French political philosopher. He has written that book that is called the Sixth Book of the Commonwealth, and in that book he says that the no one is there who can challenge the supreme power of the sovereignty, or maybe called the supreme power of the state, that is in the name of the sovereignty. The theory of that is called as the legal sovereignty, and Thomas Hobbes propounded the theory of the sovereignty in between the year 1530 to 1596.
Excuse me, madam.
who says that the sovereignty
Excuse me,
power
madam.
should be raised not in the hands of the people.
Excuse
Hello?
me, madam. Excuse me, madam.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Uh,
sir.
some of the students they are complaining that slides are not visible, but some are telling that it is visible. Some are telling
Okay,
that
sir.
it is not visible. So, can we click the present button again?
Okay, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yeah, yes, it is visible now. Some students are
Uh,
complaining. Some students are writing that
uh,
to uh, some are writing that please use both languages in
some
case
says
somebody.
that please use only the English. ଜଣେ ଲେଖିଛି ଇଂଲିଶରେ ହିଁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ, ଆଉ
ହଁ
ଜଣେ ଲେଖିଛି ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ। ଆପଣ ଭଲ
ହଁ
ଭାବରେ
ନାଇଁ
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ।
ହଁ ହଁ
ଗୋଟେ
ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଆଁ
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ ମଝିରେ ମଝିରେ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ ୱାର୍ଡ ଟିକେ ଓଡ଼ିଆ କହିବେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଇଂଲିଶରେ ବୋଲି ସେମାନେ
ନାଇଁ
ବାହାରୁ
ସାର୍
ଯିବାକୁ
ମୁଁ ମୁଁ ପଢେଇଲା ପରେ ପୁରା ଓଡ଼ିଆ ବି କହିବି, ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ନାହିଁ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ପିଲା ମଝିରେ ଲେଖିଲା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ କେବଳ ଇଂଲିଶ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ, ଆମକୁ ବୁଝା ପଡୁନି, ସେଥିଲାଗି ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁଛି।
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେ ବି ବାହାର ପିଲା ବି କିଏ ଥିବ ନା ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ଏଇ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ବାହାର ପିଲା ବି କିଏ
କିଛି
ଥାଇପାରେ
ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ, ମୁଁ ଟ୍ରାଏ
ହଁ
କରିବି,
ହଁ
କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ
ହଁ
ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ହଁ ସେମିତି ମେକଅପ୍ କରିବେ କାଲି କିଛି ନା କିଛି
ହଉ ହଉ ସାର୍,
ଓ
ଆଜି
ଓ
କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହଉନି ତ?
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
ଭଏସରେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହଉନି ତ?
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ପ୍ରବଳ ହଉନି ଏବେ ଠିକ ଅଛି ପୁରା ଓକେ ବଢିଆ ଚାଲିଛି ସ୍ମୁଥଲି
Okay, thank you.
ଓକେ ମ୍ୟାମ୍
So here what will happen, जो sovereignty ମୁଁ ତମକୁ କଣ ବୁଝେଇଲି, ଗୋଟେ sovereignty ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଯୋଉଟା କି ତମକୁ supreme power ବୋଲି କୁହାଯାଏ। ହେଲେ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ supreme power ଟା ଆମେ ଦେଖିବୁ, ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଘର ଭିତରେ ଆମେ କାହାକୁ ଦେବୁ, father, mother କିମ୍ବା ଛୁଆ, ତିନିଟା ଜିନିଷ। ସେମିତି ଆମ ଷ୍ଟେଟ ରେ ଦିଟା ଜିନିଷ ରୁହେ, ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ରୁଲର ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ରୁଲ୍ଡ। In the state there are two entities are there, one is called as the ruler and the ruled. So to whom give the we have to give the sovereignty power. There is a conflict, and some says that the sovereignty power should be raised in the hands of the ruler, and some others says that the sovereignty power should be raised in the hand of the ruled. In between the two conflict, what there are the number of the political philosophers are there. They are providing the different that they are providing the diversity of the definitions, and these definitions are coming under the meaning of the sovereignty. ए दिटा भितरे किए कहला रूलर को सोवरेंटी दिया जाओ किंबा किए कहला रूल्ड को सोवरेंटी दिया जा फल आमर कौन अछि सोवरेंटी पावर टा आमे मीनिंग भितरे डाइवर्सिटी ऑफ डिफरेंट ओपिनियन भितरे जोड़ा आसिला आ फर्स्ट डेफिनेशंस जे देले सी होची हमर जिन बोधा that is in the period of 1530 to 1906, and he wrote the sovereignty in his book that is called the Six Books of the Commonwealth. And in that book he says that sovereignty should means that the supreme power over citizens and subjects unrestrained by law. It means that the supreme power should give not to the citizen but to which one, to the authority of the state. माने कोन आमे सिटीजन्स को किबा सब्जेक्ट को आमे सोवरेंटी देबा कथा नाही, केवल काहा को देबा कथा ना, दैट इज द कॉल्ड इज दैट द अथॉरिटी ऑफ द स्टेट. इट मींस दैट he is the main propounder of the theory that is called as the legal theory of the your legal theory of sovereignty. In the sense, because what will happen in the Buddha case, Buddha says that the citizens cannot take any type of the decision. The citizens are totally immature. So there will one person is there who should possesses the quality of maturity, and he will called as that the authority of the state, or maybe called as that the king of the state, and he will take the decisions regarding the state, and his decisions should be unrestrained by the law. तामाने कोन आमो जेमिति आमो इंडिया रे कोन होचे वी आर हैविंग द पॉलिटिकल डेमोक्रेसी, बट इन सम अदर स्टेट्स व्हाट विल हैपन, साउंड्स नॉट क्लियर मैम, ओके, but in some other state what will happen, the descendants of a family from the father to your son, then son to son, there are the descendants of the peoples are there, they are taking the political power, or maybe called as the authority of the state. जेमिति तमरो नेहरू मल्ला परे इंदिरा गांधी मल्ला परे तमरो राजीव गांधी, ए सब जिंस रे कोन हला ना पावर टा हमर कोन हला it is a type of political democracy. But I think that these are not political democracy. This is called as the democracy. It means that we are about to give the vote only to the Gandhi family. I am not against the Congress party, but gote family ro generally kon hochi janaka pore jane malla pore am jetelo taku am vote deikri ame jetelo ame authority ko ame douche am mane kon la this power is called as nothing the political power, but it is called as the legal sovereignty. Legal means legally we are abide to give the sovereignty power to the group of people or to the family. ame eti badhya hole nai amaku debaku padibo. My sound is not clear. Manoj Mahapatra, you have written to you. Manoj, I am asking you, am I not audible to you? Any problem is there, student? Ostauji, is it difficult for you? Now clear, ma'am. Okay, thank you, Manoj. Okay. Thanks. If you have any doubt, then write down in the chat box. Mu out to repeat karibi kichi problem nahi, but problem hele pachara. Okay, kichi asubidha nahi. Okay. Second theory that is called as the theory that is called as Thomas Hobbes, and we know that in the Thomas Hobbes, okay, just like to study about the social contract, we took the help of your Hobbes, Locke, and the Rousseau. So Thomas Hobbes is in the period of 1588 to 1679. So in that period, Thomas Hobbes says that the man's nature is totally brutish, nasty, sorrow, and the man is the person who could not took any type of decisions. Okay, so there will be some person or maybe a king is there who should be have the power, that the power should be absolute and that power is indivisible. Okay, according to Hobbes, full power of prescribing rules where every man may know what goods he may enjoy or what action he may do without being molested by any of his fellow subjects. The sovereignty is also the subject to decide what is necessary for the peace and defense of the subject. It means that Hobbes says that in the Leviathan we have to surrender our independence. We have to surrender our sovereignty to a person, and that person is called as the king. Okay, and that king should have the quality, and the king should be chosen by the God, and the king should have the quality to decide what is wrong and what is right. After the death of the king, the descendants of the king become the king of that state. Because Hobbes says that in the initial period, the man has no the mentality to judge what is right and what is wrong. It କହିବାର କାରଣ କ'ଣ ଥିଲା? What is the difference between the head of the rule and the head of the ruler? ଏଟାରେ କହିବାର କ'ଣ difference କ'ଣ ଥିଲା? Suppose ଗୋଟେ ତମର Thomas Hobbes କହିବାର କାରଣ ଥିଲା, suppose there are number of peoples are there inside a state, and the people there are intellectual people, fellow peoples, knowledgeable people, or maybe called as that donkey peoples are there. They do not have any type of the knowledge with themselves. So if there are the immature peoples are there, they do not have the right or the wrong to choose. Okay, so God is there. Thomas Hobbes is the great follower of the theory of the divine theory of the state. He says that the God is there who created one person who is empowered by the quality of intellectualness, cunningness, knowledge, and the reasonable. Everything is there. Okay, and we the people should surrounded our power to the persons, and the person is called as the king or the queen of the state, and the person can rule over us in the name of that is called as the sovereignty. So he has written a book. That book is called as the Leviathan. Okay, and he is the propounder of the theory that is called as the legal sovereignty. He says that give the person absolute power, indivisible power, and the power no one can challenge. That power that no one can challenge. Then the last your sovereignty that was propounded, that is called as the John Locke. Okay, so that is the period in between the 1632 and to the 1704. In John Locke, who is written one book that is called as the Two Treatises of the Civil Government. and he is the most advocate of the theory of political sovereignty. What do you mean by the political sovereignty? Okay, so we know that political sovereignty is nothing but it is called as that the constitutional sovereignty. Okay, or we know that the John Locke is the great supporter of the constitutional system of the government and strongly justified the theory of the glorious revolutions. He says that the representative of the people should be there who will rule over the rest of the people. He says that from us we have to choose a group of people who will rule over us, and that thing is called as that the political sovereignty, which was ଆମ ଦେଶରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଚାଲିଛି, that is called as that the political sovereignty. ତା ମାନେ କ'ଣ ଯେ ଆମ ମାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ there will be some people is there, or when a person having the citizenships right, then we can cast our vote, we are choosing some persons and they are choosing some other person and they become rule on us. So in the two treatises of the civil government, he says that the legal government, the legal sovereignty is not good, but the political sovereignty is good. The political sovereignty means it is the another name of the sovereignty, that is called as that the constitutional sovereignty. Okay, so this is otherwise called as that the constitutional sovereignty. So he says that in the constitutional sovereignty, the independence should be given to the constitutions. Constitutions means it consists of the mass of the people that were chosen from the rest of the people, and they will rule over us. So this is called as that from the famous book that is called as the Two Treatises of the Civil Government. ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମେ human natures ବା state of nature ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ political science ର western thought ଆମେ ପଢୁଛେ, ଆମେ ତିନି ଜଣ political philosopher କୁ ଦେଖୁଛେ, ଜଣେ ହେଉଛି ହବ୍ସ, ଜଣେ ହେଉଛି ଲକ୍, ଆଉ ଜଣେ ହେଉଛି ରୁସୋ. हब्स लॉक रूसो तीन जनक भितर कोन हब्स कहला कोन ह्यूमन नेचर इज फुल ऑफ sorrow, nasty, brutish, so human does not have any quality to decide what is right and what is wrong. So he is to surrounded to one person, and that person is called as a king, and king has the right to decide the right and the wrong. तापर असला मन की जॉन लॉक, okay, who says that the majority of the persons are intellectual persons, and so what will happen, we have to choose a group of persons from us, and that people is called the one thing that is called as the constitutional government, and that people rule on us. By the way, from the last political philosopher who propounded the theory of the sovereignty, that is called as that the Rousseau. We know that the Rousseau is more famous for his theory of the popular sovereignty or the theory of the social contract. Okay, so according to Rousseau, he says that there are two types of will is there. One is called as the general will, and the second one is called as the will of the state. Okay, so he says that the general will means what? The aggregations of the will. What do you mean with the aggregate? In every state there are two types of will. One is called as the general will, and second one is called as that which one? That is called as the common. Okay, or maybe called the will of the state. So he says that the state should in favor of the general will, not in favor of the will of the state. What do you mean by the general will? General will means what? That is called as that the aggregations of the will of every individual. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଯୋଉଟା ଇଚ୍ଛା ସେ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଅନୁସାରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କୌଣସି decisions ନେବା, that decision is good for the which one? The people, and that decision is good for the state. So these political philosophers, they are the main pioneer of the theory of your sovereignty. Okay, sovereignty, someone says it is unrestrained by law, which means that no one can challenge the sovereignty. Someone says that the sovereignty means the power should be given to one person, and that person can be called as a king or maybe called as a queen, and he should not be chosen by the mass of the people. He is the person who is selected by the god, and the descendant of that person becomes the ruler of the in the time memorial. time chaliba anusar dhire dhire tapo hitro शासन kariba, that sovereignty is called as that the legal sovereignty. John Locke, that is in period of 1632 to 1704, who is in favor of the political sovereignty. Political sovereignty is otherwise is called as that a constitutional sovereignty. Constitutional sovereignty means what? He says that there is a group of people is there who will select some minority of the people and who will rule over, just like in India. That is the case of the constitutional democracy. Any doubt, student? Do you have any doubt? If you have any doubt, then write down. Otherwise, I will proceed. Okay. Any other student? Thanks, Priti. Any other student? Buju nagire kichi? Anamika. Okay. Then the next one is called as that the characteristics of sovereignty. Okay, so this is the most important thing of sovereignty, that is called as the characteristics of sovereignty. How do you know that what are the different characteristics that the sovereignty should possess? What are the different characteristics that the sovereignty should possess? Okay, so in the characteristics of sovereignty, we are having the 6 characteristics are there. The one is called as that the permanence, exclusiveness, comprehensive, inalienability, indivisibility, and absoluteness. Okay, so how many characteristics are there? There are 6 types of characteristics are there. One is called as that the permanence characteristics. Okay, so what do you mean by the permanence characteristics? Sovereignty, permanence means what? That is called as chirosthayi. Okay, it means that it will a never-ending process. It cannot dead. Okay, that is called as the permanent. The opposite of the temporary, that is called as the permanent. So here sovereignty lasts as long as an independent state exists. Sovereignty lasts as long as an independent state exists. If the independent state lost his existence, then what will happen? The sovereignty also lost. Okay, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗୋଟେ ଇଣ୍ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଯୋଉ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଅଛି ସେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତାର ସୋଭରେଣ୍ଟିଟା ପରମାନେଣ୍ଟ ହିଁ ଥାଏ। ଆଉ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଣ୍ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟେଟଟା ତାର ସୋଭରେଣ୍ଟି ପାୱାର ମାନେ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଯାଏ ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଷ୍ଟେଟଟା ତାର ସୋଭରେଣ୍ଟି ପାୱାରକୁ ହରେଇ ଦିଏ। ଟେକ୍ ଫର୍ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଇନ୍ ଦ କେସ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ। Take for example in the case of the India. In India, what will happen? Before 1947, we are not having any type of the sovereignty power. Okay, the Indian government does not possess the power of the sovereignty. The Indian government does not have the power to decide what is wrong, what is right, and what is wrong for India. But after 1947, when India got the independence, then the India got its sovereignty power. Okay, the India has its own constitutions. Okay, the India has its own president and its own prime minister. The India can do or maybe tie up any type of treaties, legal documents in whatever maybe. There are different things are there. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯେମିତି ତମେ କ'ଣ କହୁଛ ସପୋଜ ପରମାନେନ୍ସ କହିଲେ କ'ଣ ବୁଝ ସପୋଜ ଘରରେ ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାର sovereignty ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତି ଜିନିଷ ଯେମିତି ଘରର ମୁଖ୍ୟ ୱାନ୍ସ ଯେତେ ଦିନ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଆମର ବଞ୍ଚନ୍ତି ସେତେ ଦିନ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତାର sovereignty ପାୱାରଟା ତାର ପାଖରେ ରହିଯାଏ। ଓକେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ସପୋଜ ତାଙ୍କର ଡେଥ୍ ହେଲା କିମ୍ବା ସପୋଜ ସେ କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଲା ତାପରେ କିମ୍ବା ସେ କୌଣସି ଡିସିଜରେ ପଡ଼ିଗଲେ କିମ୍ବା କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଲା ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ କ'ଣ ହେଉଛି ଏ ଯୋଉ sovereignty ପାୱାରଟା ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର ହେଇକି ମା ପାଖକୁ ଯାଇପାରେ କିମ୍ବା ବଡ଼ ଭାଇ ପାଖକୁ ସେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ଯାଇପାରେ। ସେମିତି ଷ୍ଟେଟରେ ମଧ୍ୟ କ'ଣ ହେଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ହେଉଛି ଆମର କ'ଣ ନା ଇଣ୍ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେନ୍ସଟା ଅଛି। ଇଣ୍ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେନ୍ସ ପୂର୍ବରୁ sovereignty ପାୱାରଟା ଆମର ପାଖରେ ନଥାଏ କିନ୍ତୁ ଇଣ୍ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେନ୍ସ ପରେ sovereignty ପାୱାରଟା ରହିଯାଏ। ସେଥିଲାଗି sovereignty lasts as long as an independent state exists, and the death of a king or of the change of a particular system of government does not lead to the destruction of the sovereignty. Does not, if there is death of the king, okay, or the change of any type of the system of the government does not lead to the destruction of the sovereignty. Meaning of, take for example, having the sovereignty power. Okay, so sovereignty को पाके अछि हमर का पाके अछि हमर प्रेसिडेंट पाके सोता जेटा की प्रकार सोवरेंटी मु तुमको ପରେ बुझिबी हम प्रेसिडेंट पाके कोन अछि तुम सोवरेंटी पावर अछि सपोज रामनाथ कोविंद डेथ हे गेला होया कथा ने प्रकृति कथि if Ramnath Kovind died then what will happen? It means that is India losing its sovereignty power? No, there will be someone is there who will take over the charges of the president and your sovereignty power is there in India now ता पाखरे जहाँ भी हो गोटे जन गला परे sovereignty power ता पाखरु अन्य पाखरे ट्रांसफर आसे किंतु sovereignty केतड़ बंद हो जेतड़ स्टेट डिफिट second question पचारियो कोन if there is the change of the system of the government what do you mean by the system there is the death of the government and the change of the system there is the two exclusive case if there is a change of the system of government means कोन जदि बीजेपी बदला कांग्रेस पळे आसिला is there case of the your death of the sovereignty no there is no there is the case of the death of the sovereignty is there whatever maybe the BJP government is there whatever maybe the Congress government is there but the your sovereignty is there but when you losing your sovereignty when the state is become the dominion of the state when the state become the colony of another state at that time what will happen there is the decline there is the death of the sovereignty power so it says that the sovereignty lasts as long as an independent state exists. While the state independently till that time the sovereignty exists. So, so what will happen? It may be called as a permanent entity. It is a never-ending process, and it is permanent till the state is the main independent entity. The second characteristic that is called as that exclusiveness. What is the meaning of exclusiveness? Students, speed only to properly audible homey ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we cannot hear properly. We cannot properly hear. Ma'am, repeat once again, not audible. Okay, okay, student, okay. Hello? Hello, student, check yourself. Am I audible to you? Am I audible to you, student? Okay. Sometimes there will be some interruption is there. Yes. So may I proceed now? Now, किसी doubt होची कि नहीं छुआ माने? कौन कष्ट लगुची कि? Difficult is it difficult? Difficult लगुची? Yes, ma'am. अच्छा डिफिकल्ट लागुनी जदि डिफिकल्ट लागुची मते कोनोसी भी वर्ड पचार मु तुमको बुझेकी कहबी ओके जोटी तुमको ऑडिबल ना लागुनी मते सेठी बुझे दो मु आउथरे जाऊ जाऊ ताले मु कोड परमानेंस आरंभ करबी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक स्टार्टिंग रु देबी की ओके ठीक अछि स्टूडेंट ओके permanence means what this is the opposite of temporary okay permanence means what the sovereignty is permanent in the state the supreme power is permanent in the state it means that the supreme power is there as long as the independent state exists if the state is a dependent one then the state lost its what that is called as the permanence never ending process nahi permanence is not an never ending process भाग्यलग्नि सत्पति भूल लेखिच so permanence means what it is what it may be called as that it exists as long as the state exists once the state
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Madam, it is not audible. Students are complaining that it is not audible and lights are not visible also. So please check.
Okay, sir. Okay, students. Is the slide is visible to you? Write down.
Yes, it is visible. Okay, okay. You can continue now.
Okay. Uh, okay, students. Sorry for the interruptions. So here what will happen? The first thing is called as the permanency. Permanency means what? That is called as that the sovereignty is last as long as an independent state exists. If the state losing its independency, or if the state is defeated by another state, then what will happen? The state losing its the sovereignty power. You may ask me that in the two cases, if there is the death of a king, or if there is the changing of any type of government, there is the death of the sovereignty or not, then we may say that the death of the king does not need not be necessary says that there is the end of the sovereignty. जदि गोटे स्टेट रे गोटे राजार मृत्यु हो जाए किंबा गोटे सिस्टम टाकू चेंज हो जाए ताले कोन हबो ना ता माने नै तार सोवरेंटी पावर टा पळे सपोज आम स्टेट रो पॉलिटिकल हेड होची हमर प्रेसिडेंट आमर प्रेसिडेंट जदि आमर डेथ हो गला ता माने नै आम इंडिया रो सोवरेंटी पावर टा लॉस हबो किंबा आमर गोटे जेमती आमर भाजपा अछि भारतीय जनता पार्टी अछि सेटा बदले जदि कांग्रेस पळे आसला ता माने नै जे तारो सोवरेंटी पावर टा हमर हरै देला sovereignty power is as long is there when the state is enjoying its what independency, or maybe the state becomes a political entity in the global world. से पर्यंत सोवरेनिटी रहबो जो पर्यंत गोटे राष्ट्र गोटे ग्लोबल एंटिटी हिसाब रे हमर टोटल भाबरे हमर काउंटेबल हेकी रह ता माने नै इट डज नॉट काउंटर और इट हैज नो इफेक्ट अपॉन द चेंजिंग ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट or maybe called as the death of the king, or maybe called as the authority of the state. Who will take the power? কোন এটার অর্থ ভাগ্যলক্ষ্মী শতপথী. Who will take the power means to whom you will ask, by the death of the president or by the death of the prime minister. Bhagyalakshmi, don't ask this type of stupid questions. You are now a citizen and you know that after the death of the president, who will take the power? After the death of the president, we know about what the selections or the elections of the president. There is the vast case is there. Okay, sometimes what will happen, the vice president is there, and after the death of the vice president, the supreme court judge or the chief judge is there, but these are the other issues.
Hello, madam, it's not audible. Hello. Madam, it's not audible. Excuse me, madam. I think there is some technical problem, I think. Please wait. Madam, it's not audible.
Yes, sir. Now it is audible.
Now it's audible. But presentation is not coming. Okay. Okay, some technical problem was there, I think.
Yes, sir. Today some technical problem is there.
Yeah. Okay. Now, now we can continue. Okay. It's okay now.
So the second, yes. So the second characteristics of sovereignty that is called is that the exclusiveness. So the supreme means that the sovereignty power is the exclusive prerogative of the state and not shared by it with any other absolute with any other authority or the group of peoples. It means that what suppose I am giving the sovereignty power to the president, and the president cannot share this type of your sovereignty power to any other person or maybe called as the group of person. It means that the president has the ultimate authority to decide what is right and what is wrong, and he will not be biased by some other persons to take any type of decision. He can ask, he can take the opinion, but he will not bias. He can took the decisions according to his own what opinion or his own judgment. That is called as that. Sovereignty is exclusive. It means that totally जो जिनिस इटा मोर टोटल मोर इटा काहार भी आउ नाही. Okay, so it is called as that exclusive means what is called that is called as व्यतिरेक. ओडिया रे कहया गले ताकू कोआ जे हमर व्यतिरेक but completely. Okay, so it is the exclusive jurisdictions of the prerogative of the state. Prerogative means what? That is called the wish. Okay, it is the prerogative power of the state, and it cannot be shared by the group of people or by the group of any type of the authority. And while taking the decisions, he may seek the opinion of another persons, but he cannot take the decisions, but he will not biased by taking any type of decisions, but he give the decisions independently with his own knowledge or with his own intellectual knowledge. The second thing of the exclusiveness is that in a state there can be only one sovereignty and who can be legally compel obedience from all persons or association with his jurisdiction. It means that there will be one person is there who is enjoying the sovereignty power and who can legally compel who can legally compel obedience from all person or association with his jurisdiction. It means that every person is legally compelled or abide to under the fold of his jurisdiction of the persons to whom the sovereignty power is given. धीरे जिनस मु कहली गोटे जिनस हला फर्स्ट जिनस कोन हला ना जो डिसीजंस ता निया हबो एक्सक्लूसिवनेस कहले कोन बुझछ गोटे लोक पाखरे ही तारो सोवरेनिटी पावर ता अछि. The one person is there who has only the sovereignty power, and second thing is that while taking the decisions he will not biased by the decisions of the others, and the second thing is that it is the legal power of the first person or the sovereignty person or the person who possesses the sovereignty power to upon the other persons to what to binding his jurisdiction. जो jurisdiction टा देला से jurisdiction को rest of the people माने मानिया पे सेठी बाध्य होंती ताको कहउतुंदी the theory or the concept of the exclusiveness. The next one that is called as that comprehensive. जोटा को हमको ओडिया रे कहले कोन बुझुचो that is called as सर्वव्यापी. Okay, that is called as comprehensive. The state is all comprehensive and the sovereignty power is universally applicable. Every individual, every association, and every subject who lives within the state. Comprehensive means what? A person who may in the Bihar, he has to abide the sovereignty power of the authority. A person who is in Jammu Kashmir, who is also abide by the sovereignty power of the authority. It means that if the president of India declared that there is some your cases is there, and you are to abide by the rule and regulations of the state. Suppose Article 14 of the state, that is called as that the equality before the law. Okay, the equality before the law, it means that aina kira ame samaste saman. It means what? It means that you abide, I abide, others abide, and the citizens of Jammu Kashmir, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, everyone should be abide by the statement given by the person who possessing the sovereignty authority. So it means called as that it is comprehensive. Comprehensive means what? All it means it may be called as widely applicables to the subjects, to the associations, to the group, and to the peoples who are living within its jurisdictions. जो माने अछंती, ओके, समूह एसोसिएशन हो, ग्रुप हो बा संघ हो किंबा तमरो सिटीजन हो, समस्त ऊपर तमरो कोन छी तमरो ए जो सोवरेनिटी पावर ता ऑन करे ना ताकू लागू करिया पय से बाध्य हुए. इट इज लीगली बाउंड. The person is legally abide, and the authority is legally bound. Okay, so two things is there. So everyone, the sovereignty power is comprehensive. Second point is that what? No association or group, however rich or however powerful may be, they cannot resist or disobey the sovereignty authority. Okay, we know that there will be the collections of people that are called as the group, or the whenever we are having one ultimate objective is there, that is called as the association. Okay, so the group of people, if there is a group of people is there, if the you may be called as that the association is there, if the association is politically rich, economically rich, or maybe called as that they are powerful, but they are not having any type of the power to go what against the sovereignty authority of the state. आमे केते पावरफुल हेले मध्य आमे सोवरेनिटी रो अगेंस्ट आमे जाई परिबने. आ माने कोन तो पचरी मैडम, आ माने कोन? Take for example, one decision was given by the Bhajpa, Bharatiya Janata Party or BJP leader. Okay, तमरो नरेंद्र मोदी हो किंबा तमरो के भी हो जे कि तमरो गोटे लीगली गोटे जिंस को से ऑर्डर कराला एति तमरो लॉकडाउन 17 तारिख को तमे मानिया को से बाध्य. 17 तारिख टू देश रे लॉकडाउन हबो. Take for example, one case is there, not 17 तारिख, from 21st onwards there will be lockdown all over in India. So it is the what the Rajiv or Rahul Gandhi is abide by the order given by the Narendra Modi to follow the rule of your lockdown that was given by the Narendra Modi. जो नरेंद्र मोदी जो तमरो जो रूल टा देले जे लॉकडाउन मानिया पे तमे बाध्य माने तमे माने सिटी मानिया पे सिटी बाध्य हबो. Rahul Gandhi, what? He is the leader of the Congress party. But at that time, what will happen? He has to obey the order of the Bhajpa. Then in another case, what will happen? Your Ambani. Okay, he is also called as that one of the your member of one of the association is there. That is called economic association. Ambani gore ete paisa dile bhi kon hobo. He is also abide by the rule and regulations and legislation of the what? The sovereignty, the authority of the state. जो authority हमको जो नियम टा हमको देची बा जो law टा हमको देची सेठी हमको से कोन हमको सेठी से बाध्य पे से मानिया पे सेठी बाध्य होबो. Then the second thing is called as that sovereignty makes no exception and grant no exception to all. Okay, sovereignty makes no exception and grant no exception to all. Sovereignty kaha को भी छाड़े नहीं. It means that there will be not any type of bias. There is no any type of bias that he is my relative, he is my son, he is my wife, or he has any type of relations with me. There will not be any type of exception in that. Law means law, and it is applicable equally to all. There will not be any type of the bias. There will not be anything is there. The person has the fully prerogative power to exercise the power of the sovereign. Okay. Then the next one that is called as that is called inalienability. Inalienability. What do you mean by inalienability? Inalienability मतलब ओडिया रे कहया को कहले कोन ता sovereignty power टा को कि छोड़े पारिबो नाही. Just like permanent मुजुरा कहले सिमिति sovereignty power टा को किए केबे छोड़े पारिबो नाही. What is the meaning of the inalienability? The state cannot part its sovereignty. Cannot part its sovereignty. What is the meaning of part of the sovereignty? The state cannot part its sovereignty. The state cannot divide its sovereignty. The state cannot what? The state cannot make the sovereignty to make its partition. ता sovereignty power टाको से part करि परिबोनी, से partition करि परिबोनी, किंबा ताकू sovereignty power टाको कि छोड़े परिबो नाही. The sovereignty, the characteristics of the sovereignty remain within the state as long as the state is sovereign or the sovereignty is there. जो पर्यंत sovereignty रही से पर्यंत तमरो characters तार sovereignty power को केबेले छड़े पारिबो तमे नाही. Okay, so this is the case of what that is called as, it may be called as the life and soul which cannot be what suppose जेमती आमे कोनला ना हमरो लाइफ हो किबा सोल डाओ आमे मल्ला परे हमरो जेले हमरो काडी पारु किंतु सिंधी गोटे राष्ट्र रो सोवरेनिटी पावर ता तार डेथ माने कोन तार डिफीट हैला परे तमे ताकू छडे पारिबो किंतु डिफीट हेबा पूर्व ताकू तमे छडे पारिबो नाही. So it may be compared as which one that is called as the life and soul and it cannot be eliminated from the state. आकू स्टेट रू केबे के छडे पारिबो नाही. Okay student, any doubt is there? Do you have any doubt regarding the characteristics? If you are having any doubt, then write down in the chat box. If you are having any doubt, okay. Any doubt about the permanence, exclusiveness, or comprehensives? If there any doubt is there, then write down in the chat box. Otherwise, I will proceed. Okay. Some student has written they are not catching the your meaning of exclusiveness. Okay, inalienability again. मात्रे कहि बिरे व्यस्त होनी. सॉरी गला परे म कहि बि. अच्छा. So many students have doubt regarding the inalienability. अच्छा, inalienability means what? गोटे जिंस एबे देखो body and soul. Two things is there. Body and soul. Soul is inside the body and soul represent the body. If soul is there, then body lives. If soul is not there, then body is dead. Okay, if sovereignty power is there, then the state is there. If the sovereignty power is not there, then state cannot be called as a state. Okay, जो पर्यंत गोटे राष्ट्र रो सोवरेनिटी पावर ता अछि से पर्यंत राष्ट्रडा राष्ट्र को आजिवो जेतेबे राष्ट्र पाखरे सोवरेनिटी पावर ता काढी दिया जिवो सेतेबे राष्ट्र माने व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ राष्ट्र दैट इज कॉल्ड द स्टेट. ओके, से पर्यंत स्टेट को आजै पारिबो ना. So when the state is dead during the time of what, that if there will be the war in between the two states, and if the one state victor upon the another state, then when there is the defeat of the state, that means the sovereignty power of the state becomes, he lost the sovereignty power of the state. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦି ଦେଶ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଆମର ଯୁଦ୍ଧ ହୁଏ, ଗୋଟେ ଦେଶ ଅନ୍ୟ ଦେଶଠୁ ହାରି ଯାଏ, ସେତେବେଳେ କଣ ହଉଛି ତା ମାନେ କଣ, ତାର સોલଟା ସେଠି ଡେଡ୍ ହେଇଯିବ. ଓକେ, ତାର ବଡି ରହୁଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ତାର સોલଟା ତମର ବଡି ମାନେ କଣ, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗୋଟେ ଷ୍ଟେଟ ଅନ୍ୟ ଷ୍ଟେଟ କୁ ମର୍ଜ करे ତା ବଡି ରହିଲା କିନ୍ତୁ ତା সোল ମିନ୍ସ व्हाट, ଟୁ ଡିସାଇଡ କୋଉଟା ଭଲ କୋଉଟା ଖରାପ. ତାକୁ ଆମର ଯେମିତି ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଆମର ଇଣ୍ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେନ୍ସ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଆମର କଣ କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ରାଇଟ୍ ନଥିଲା, ଆମେ ଭଲ କଣ ଆମକୁ କିଛି ପ୍ରକାର ସେମାନେ ପ୍ରିଭିଲେଜେସ୍, वी आर नॉट अवेलिंग एनी टाइप ऑफ प्रिभिलेजेस, ଆମକୁ କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ସୁବିଧା ସୁଯୋଗ ଆମକୁ କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କ ଆମେ କଣ ନା वी आर एट दैट टाइम व्हाट, वी हैव द डोमिनियन ऑफ द ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट. So okay, so that is the case which one that is called inalienability. जो पर्यंत हमर सोवरेनिटी माने हमर जो पर्यंत हम इंडिपेंडेंट हेकि रहउचे से पर्यंत सोवरेनिटी पावर को किए हमर को छोड़े पारिबो नाही. Okay, so that is the case of the inalienability. मात्र कहि व्यस्त होने. Okay, so am I proceed? Next point, can I proceed? Okay. Then the next one that is called as that indivisibility. Okay, the next one that is called as that indivisibility. Indivisibility, this is the main characteristics, that is the essence of the state, or maybe called as that. This type of the characteristics, the essence of the state. The sovereignty cannot be divided without being destroyed the state. The division of sovereignty leads to the destruction of the state. इंडिविजुअलिटी कहले कोन बुझो गोटे जिंस को तमे केबे भांगी परिबो नाही यू कैन नॉट डिवाइड the sovereignty cannot be divided if the sovereignty is divided sovereignty means what taking the decisions if there is suppose take for example in your house okay suppose this the taking the decisions okay the taking the decision rests to whom to your father okay if your mother every time if your mother is challenging against your father that your decision is not good or if that you are taking the decision in a very biased manner then what will happen there will be the havoc in between your father and the mother तम घर भितर जदी बापा गोटे डिसीजंस नेले then what then आमे सब छुआ माने कोन अछि तांको सेठी मानिया पे हमें बाध्य रहउछ इट मींस दैट तम फादर तुम्हारा सुप्रीम पावर टा सोभरेनिटी पावर टा एंजॉय करो किंतु बेले बेले कोन हुए माने जदी फादर मदर दि जण जाको माने को एजुकेटेड थिबे किंबा क्लासमेट थिबे किंबा गोटे कलीग थिबे गोटे ऑफिस रे कलीग थिबे से क्षेत्र रे कोन होची ना मदर कोन होची बेले बेले कोन निजर इनसिक्योरिटी फील करी कि फादर को चैलेंज करे चपल रे कोन होची दि जण जाको भितर झगड़ा हेबा स्टार्ट हो कारण तमे जानिचो फादर हैज द पावर टू टेकिंग द फाइनल डिसीजन घर रो कोन से सपोज गोटे बाहागर आस ओके टू डिसाइडिंग ए मैरिज प्रपोजल्स इट टोटली रेस्ट अपॉन टू होम टू द फादर गोटे मैरिज प्रपोजल आइला ताको डिसाइड करिया तुम बापा को ऊपर दिए जाय किंतु से टाइम रे कोन हो तम बापा कोन करिवे he inquired about the matter whether the bride is the good one or the groom is the good one ता जे विषय ताके इंक्वायरी करिवे then he will ask many questions to the neighbor to your relatives relating to the job of the bride or about the groom then he will take the final decisions सेठी कोन होची ना बापांकर जो डिसीजंस ता निये ही कैन आस्क द ओपिनियन ऑफ अदर पर्सन्स बट वन जति डिसीजंस नेला परे बाहागर फागर ठीक हैला जति सेठी मदर तमरो चैलेंज कर दियंती सेठी कोन हुए ता माने कोन होची टोटल भाबरे तमरो बापा मा भितरे झगड़ा हेबा सुनिश्चित ओके सो ए जो पावर ता सोवरेनिटी पावर ता प्रेसिडेंट को दिया छि प्रेसिडेंट कोन होची हम स्टेट रे की होची हमर प्रेसिडेंट होची टिटुलर हेड जे रियल हेड तमरो नाही किंतु सेठी कोन होची जेमति टिटुलर हेड पछ तो नॉमिनल हेड जे कोआ जाउची सी कोन होची ना बेडे बेडे जो डिसीजंस ता निये सपोज टेक फॉर एग्जांपल इन द केस ऑफ योर what passing of a bill the what the act become the when the bill be passed by the both house of the parliament the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha when it get the assent of the president after getting the assent of the president if the prime minister what the challenging the opinion of the president then what will happen there will be the chaos in our country and in our society so once the decision has been taken then there should not be anyone is there who will challenge because we know that after putting the signature of the president then the bill become an act in order to have the a bill become an act it requires what it requires the signature of the president okay so in every state what there will be one person is there that is called that he enjoys the sovereignty whether it may be a king or may be a queen or may be a president or may be a prime minister depending upon the political system okay so ye kon kochi is sovereignty power indivisible it is never divided it is a never divided process so he says that sovereignty cannot be divided without being destroyed the what the state if the state is divided then the sovereignty is divided if the state is not divided then the sovereignty cannot be divided the division of sovereignty leads to the destruction of the state जदि तमे sovereignty को divide करे चेष्टा करिवो ता माने कोन state ता divide हो जिमि तमु कहली body और soul okay if there is the death of the soul there is the death of the body so body totally depends upon the soul it means that the state is the body and the sovereignty is the soul this is the case प्रज्ञा प्रभा हमरो वीडियो आसुची वीडियो बंद करो ताते प्रॉब्लम हो टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम प्रज्ञा प्रभा yes thanks then the next one that is called as that absoluteness okay the last characteristics that is called as absoluteness any doubt student I will repeat again don't worry okay then the next one that is called as absoluteness what do you mean by absoluteness there is no legal power within the state or outside the state okay who can challenge the sovereignty of the state the authority of the sovereign is not subject to any internal or external limitations and he is absolute and unlimited, and the sovereign is entitled to do whatever he like. Absoluteness बोले कौन बुझुछ माने एकाधिपत्य एकछत्रवाद ओके ए जिंसटा कोन होची ना सोवरेनिटी गोटे एमती जिंस देयर इज नो लीगल पावर more than the state or outside the state. It means that we know the case of the tame president को केवल challenge करि परिबो नाही, he cannot be the part of any type of case. You cannot against the president. In Indian case also, you cannot sue the president. The president को कोनोसी हिसाब रे तमे challenge करि परिबो नाही. He enjoys the absolute power. He is above the law. He enjoys the not the prime minister but the president. He is enjoying the absolute power. Whatever he says, that is the law of the land. See, he enjoys the absolute power. That is the case of the no one is there who can challenge the sovereign authority, and he is the absolute or unlimited authority, and the sovereignty is entitled to do whatever he likes. ताकर जोड़ा इच्छा से कर पारे ता माने नै मो कहूनी जे प्रेसिडेंट जो पिटापिटी करी समस्त को आसी. President has the authority. We choose some persons in the constitutional way, or maybe some the selection procedures, and we have the belief that the person cannot do any type of wrong. The person cannot do any type of wrong. आमे जो लोगों को बातचीत से केबे हेले हमको भूल कर आमे जेमती घरे हो आमे निजे जानि छे बापा केबे हेले घरे भूल करि परिबे नाही. आमो बापा आमो मानको पाई आदर्श. Similarly, in the case of the state also, in the case of the political system is also, the constitutional head, we have to abide by the rule of the constitutional head. आमे जानु जे जे राष्ट्रपति हो कि प्रधानमंत्री हो को जिंसटा कले केबेले हम अगेंस्ट से माने जाई परिबे नाही. So these are the case of the characteristics of the sovereignty. So the first is that the permanent. Permanent means what? That is the opposite of the temporary. In the permanent case means what? That means that it is called as that it cannot be, it has no effect upon the death of the king, or maybe called as that the changing of any type of system of there. And it says that it is if the state is dead or the system is dead, then what will happen? It is totally dead. Then the second one is called as the exclusiveness. Exclusive, what is the meaning of exclusiveness? Exclusive means the prerogative power of the state which cannot be shared by any other authority or any other group. It is the prerogative power. Prerogative power means what? That is called as the final power of the state, okay, which cannot be shared by any other authority or any other group. तांकर सेटा होची पूरा इच्छाधीन क्षमता. जो इच्छाधीन क्षमता को कोन करन जेमति हम राष्ट्रपति को इच्छाधीन क्षमता थाए. Okay, similarly, it means that it is totally the final authority of the state, and he has to take that decision according to his own will, and that may be called as exclusive power. And what is the other thing of the exclusive power? Who can legally compel obedience from all person whatever the decision he can take. So जो decisions से नियंती से decisions टा को अन्य माने legally मानिया पे सेठी बात. They are bound. We are bound to obey the decisions that are taken by the president. Okay, so this is the case of which one? That is called exclusiveness. Then the next one, that is called as comprehensive. Comprehensive means what? That is called as you may call it widely applicable. This is the simple word of comprehensive. Widely applicable. It means that it can be applied to every parts of the India within the territory. Whatever the decisions has been taken, equally applicable to the north, to the south, or to the east, or to the west. If a group of people, or maybe called as a group, or maybe an association, okay, whatever may be the rich or the powerful one, that does not mean that they are resisting or they are dissolving the sovereign authority of the state. ओके गोटे एसोसिएशन रीच हो किंबा गोटे ग्रुप पीपल हो रीच हो से माने सोवरेन को तमरो चैलेंज करि परिबे नाही. जो डिसीजंस तम गवर्नमेंट दबो से डिसीजंस को से माने मानिबा को से माने बाध्य होन. ओके दैट इज कॉल्ड एज कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव. फर्स्ट थिंग इज कॉल्ड व्हाट? It is applicable to everywhere in everywhere in India within its territory. हमको इंडिया भीतर रहिया भीतर हमको एटा मानिया पई सेटा बाध्य. Okay, the second thing is what? Second thing is that no one can challenge a group or maybe an association whether they are powerful economically or politically, and they cannot go against the wish of or prerogative power of the state or the sovereignty. Okay, then the next one that is called as the inalienability. What is the meaning of inalienability? Inalienability means no one can take an away. Simple meaning is what? No one can take an away. तमठु किए इटा छोड़े करी नहीं पारिबो नहीं. Inalienability, it means that no one can take an away. If someone is taken away, then what will happen? You means that this you completely you mean what is the meaning of if someone is taken? It means that there is the death of the sovereignty. Okay, so the sovereignty or the sovereign power does not is remain till the there will be the what the there will the state आम जो पर्यंत आम राष्ट्र अच्छे से पर्यंत आम सोवरेनिटी पावर टा हमर अछि. Once आमर राष्ट्र पड़ेला ता माने आमर सोवरेनिटी पावर टा हमर पड़ेला. Then the next one is called as that which one that is called as that indivisibility. It means that never divided. And the last one is called as the absoluteness. What is the meaning of the absoluteness? Absolute means what? Taking the decisions or the having the authority, and he has to took the authority with by deciding what is right and what is wrong, and he has the unlimited power to enjoy this. That is called absoluteness. The meaning of absoluteness means what? That is called as the unlimited power to enjoy. आमर absoluteness टा हम जो पर्यंत हम एंजॉय करि पारे. Next is called as that types of sovereignty. Students, any doubt? Some students have left the your class. What happened to them? किसी स्टूडेंट छाड़िले कम पे किसी बुझा पड़ला नहीं कि गोटे स्टूडेंट छाड़ी देला क्लास रे कौन असुविधा होला तार? रश्मिता. अब किसी डाउट नहीं तो चले भी. इंडिविजिबिलिटी अच्छा मोर सरू तापर तुमको आउथरे बुझेबी हैला. Okay, so types of sovereignty. मनोज महापात्र क्लास सरला परे तुमको मु इंडिविजिबिलिटी आउथरे बुझेई दिबी. ओके, सेटा बारंबार रिपीट करले हम स्लाइड सरीबोनी हला. मु एटा मिनिमम 2 टाइम्स मु तुमको कहली जोडा कि तुम डिवाइड करि परिबोनी सोवरेनिटी के. मु तुमको स्लाइड सरला परे मु आउथरे तुमको बुझे. ठीक अछि. Then we can proceed about the types of sovereignty. Okay, so there are number of types of sovereignty like that of your titular sovereignty, de facto sovereignty, de jure sovereignty, legal sovereignty, political sovereignty, and Austin theory of sovereignty. Okay, so among the sovereignty, the first important sovereignty that is called is that the titular sovereignty. Okay, so what do you mean by the? You may be called. Maybe ask me that. What do you mean by the titular sovereignty? Okay, you often having the knowledge about the actual sovereignty and may be called as the real sovereignty and may be called as the real sovereignty and the unreal sovereignty. It means that what is the meaning of the real sovereignty and the unreal sovereignty? Take for example, sovereignty means what? In the name of the sovereignty, a person is there who is ruling in the name of the sovereignty, but he is not possessing the actual power. Okay, in the name of your in the name of the country or in the name of the law, a person is there who is exercising his authority, but actually he is not powerful, but actually he is not exercising any type of your sovereignty. Take for example, in the case of the India. In India, what will happen? We are having the president is there. The president is called as the titular head, and the prime minister is called as the real head. The president is called as the titular head, and the prime minister is called as your real head. It means what? Take for example, while taking any type of the decisions, the president seek the what? Seek the opinion of the prime minister to do or not to do any type of decisions or any type of opinion. जदि कोनोसी ओपिनियन देबा पूर्वरु तमर कोन करंती तम प्रेसिडेंट कोन करंती प्राइम मिनिस्टर को पचारंती को डिसिजन्स ता मु देबी को डिसिजन्स ता मु देई पारबी नाही. So this is the case of what? This is the case of the titular sovereignty. Take for example, in the case of also your UK also. Okay, so in UK, what will happen? There is a monarchical form of the government, and in monarchical form of government, the queen or the king is called as the titular head, but the real head is called as the parliament, or maybe called as the prime minister of that state. So it means that although the power is vested in one person, but the real power is vested in another person. ଜଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କନଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନାଲି ପାୱାରଫୁଲ ସେ ଥିବ, ପ୍ରକୃତ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ସେ କୌଣସି ପାୱାର ସେ ଏନ୍ଜୟ କରିପାରୁ ନଥିବ। ଏବେ ଦେଖ, in our class, if I will ask some students that what suppose I will ask some students that what is the meaning of, what is the name of the Indian president and what is the name of your Indian prime minister. Definitely some of the students, they can ask me, they can tell me about the name of the prime minister, but they are not having the knowledge about the name of the Indian president. କେତେ ପିଲା ଥିବେ जो ମାନଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ର ନାମ ଜାଣି ନଥିବେ, ପ୍ରାଇମ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ନାଟା ଜାଣିଥିବେ। କାହିଁକି ଆମ जो न्यूज आसे चैनल्स आसे से चैनल्स रे कोन होउची ना 24 आवर्स तमरो प्राइम मिनिस्टर नाटा रिपीट होइछ ना प्रेसिडेंट रो नाटा रिपीट होइनी। काहेकि ना आमो स्टेट रे हमरो मेन पावरफुल के होची तमरो प्राइम मिनिस्टर होची, प्रेसिडेंट हमरो। Okay, so constitutionally, ornamentally, or maybe sometimes someone says that the president is a what he may be called as a golden parrot inside a golden cage. ଯେମିତି ସୁନାର ପଞ୍ଜୁରୀ ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ ଶୁଆ ରୁହେ, ସେଇ ଟାଇପର ଆମେ ଆମର ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟକୁ ଆମେ ସେଠି ରଖିଛୁ। ତାମାନେ the president has no right to do nothing, but he will take the decisions only by seeking the permission of the prime minister. Okay, so he is called as the titular head, not the real one. You may take the help of the Indian president, or may be called as that the king of the British prime minister. ଆମର ବ୍ରିଟିଶ ର କିଙ୍ଗ हो किंबा इंडियन प्रेसिडेंट हो, ए दी जण जाक कोन होचने तमरो टिटुलर हेड रो बा मेन हिसाब रे तमे जा। The next one that is called as that the de facto or the de jure sovereign. Students, you are having any doubt? Rubber stamp. Indian president is called as the rubber stamp. Why he is called as a rubber stamp? You know what is the meaning of rubber stamp? You have written na Lakshmi Priya Panda. I am asking you, what is the meaning of rubber stamp? Tell me. If you are a student of political science, then tell me what is the meaning of rubber stamp. Tell me, Lakshmi Priya, write down. If you know about the meaning of rubber stamp, because he only permission. What is the meaning of permission here? You can use the president. Therefore he is called as the rubber stamp. Okay, and he may be the signatory authority, but he will not take any type of decisions. See, खाली signing authority सिना गोटे stamp टा जेमि हम धड़ास ना लगे दी। Okay, तांकर कौन सी decisions नहीं, कोठी लागी बे कोठी न लागी। Okay, titular. I will tell you 5 to 10 minutes after Taruna. Okay, just complete me. Then after I will tell you. Okay. Then the next one is called as that the de facto and the de jure sovereignty. Okay, students, you may ask me that what is the meaning of de facto and so what is the meaning of de jure sovereignty. Something de facto sovereignty means what? That is the opposite of de jure sovereignty. Something that does not exist in the what? The eyes of the law. Some person is doing the duty, but it does not exist in the eyes of the law. And in the opposite of the de facto sovereignty, that is called as the de jure sovereignty, it means that he considers sovereignty in actual practices. Okay, something that does not exist in the eyes of the law, and some person is possessing his authority and which does not exist in the eye of gote hochi ain ku neikiri with your authority when you are doing some activity, that is called as that the de facto sovereignty. And without authority when you are doing certain thing, that is called as the de jure sovereignty. Take for example, in the case of the Bolshevik revolutions of 1917, the communists established the de facto government, which in course of time becomes a de jure government also. What is the meaning of this? Take for example, de jure means what? That is called as that the by rule. Okay, you may be called as that your Benito Mussolini. Okay, by force, sometimes whenever by force you are capturing something, or when we are capturing some state, and in the course of the time when the citizens they have to obey your rules and regulations, then the de facto become the de jure one. De jure means what? with law or by law you are the authority of a particular state. गोटे गोटे स्टेट अच्छी जो स्टेट रे कौन होची तमर गोटे माने आईन अनुसार जने तमर देयर विल बी सम पर्सन इज देयर तम हु विल कमांड ऑन यू अकॉर्डिंग टू द लॉ, हु विल बी अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्रैक्टिसेस अकॉर्डिंग टू द लॉ इज देयर एंड हु विल कमांड ऑन यू. ओके आउ गोटे केस रे जो तुमको जोटा कहली तमर डेजर के सॉरी डिफेक्टो केस रे कौन होची बाय फोर्स बाय कॉन्क्वेयर by war, by aggressions, by annexations. So anything else, what will happen if a state forcing some other state and defeat some other state and become the winner of the former state, then what will happen? The de facto become de jure. किछि दिन पर टाइम पर कोन लॉ पुलिस कोन हुए डिफेक्टोडा धीरे धीरे कोन हुए तमर de jure गवर्नमेंट रे स्टार्ट हेबार आरंभ कर. ओके you may ask that de jure means what? That is called as that legitimately the authority, legitimate authority, and de facto means the illegitimate authority. Hello, legitimate authority means what? That is called as by law. De jure means with law. With law, you are the owner of the what house. आमे तो गोटे घरे रहउचे सपोज गोटे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन करले किबा गोटे घर किनिले आमे कोन एग्रीमेंट अनुसार आमे कोन से घरटा विथ लॉ आई एम द ओनर ऑफ द स्टेट. किंतु गोटे घर को आमे 7 वर्ष रही के जबरदस्ती से घरटा ऑक्युपाई करले सेटा कोन होची डिफेक्ट होला. किंतु धीरे धीरे कोन होची सेटा डिफेक्टटा धीरे धीरे कोन होची डिज्योर हेबा को आरंभ कर बा ताको धीरे धीरे कोन होची with law हेबा को से आरंभ करता. दिस इज द केस ऑफ द डिफेक्ट सोवरेनिटी एंड द डिज्योर सोवरेनिटी. Okay, then the next one that is called as the legal sovereignty. Students तम मानको बोधे जे डिफिकल्ट लागुची जे डिफिकल्ट लागुची कि रे don't fear, write down in the chat box. Is it difficult for you? Then why some of the students will leave the your class? Why they are leaving the class? अन्य क्लास अन्य जाउतले कोन कष्ट होची ना कोन त टॉपिक जा कोन प्रॉब्लम होची. प्रीति सिंह यू लेफ्ट ना इनिशियली यू लेफ्ट द क्लास तमे छाडी दे दिलो ना प्रथमे आउतरे जॉइन कलो ना कोन. अच्छा that's the personal problem. अच्छा their personal problem. डरी गली मो प्रॉब्लम पड़े ही जानी तो कारण मु ट्राई करूची 100% तो मु चेष्टा करची जिनछटा बुझे एमिति तुमको फैमिली स्टेटस देखि कोठी के सोभरंटी बुझा जायनी किंतु मु चेष्टा करची तमे माने संपूर्ण रे बुझो जे सोभरंटीटा कोन. तापर जेतो नेक्स्ट क्लास मु जिबि ऑस्टिन थ्योरी ऑफ सोभरंटी जिबि दिस इज द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट वन. मु आउथरे टाको ओडिया रे कहबी सिंपलीफाई करे चेष्टा कर. ओके स्टूडेंट जदि किसी असुविधा होला मते कुह सेमति किसी प्रॉब्लम नै तमे छाडी गले तमे क्लास रे तमे माने असाइनमेंट लिखि परिबोनी प्रॉब्लम हो धीरे धीरे. Then the next one you understand the meaning of defect and de jure. Defect de jure means what? That is by law. Defecto means what? That is by force. Okay, de jure means what? Legitimate. Defecto means what? Illegitimate. Okay, defecto means what? Illegitimate. De jure means what? That is called as legitimate. Legitimate means what? That is with law, and illegitimate means what? That is not with law. Some person is there who is doing some activity or who is doing some work according to the law, that is called as de jure. When a person is doing some forcibly doing some work or doing some authority or exercising some authority, that is called as the de facto. In political science, the de facto becomes the de jure with the lapse of time. Time अनुसार कौन हुए de facto टा de jure हेबार आरंभ करे. Okay, take for example, and I am giving another example to you. Suppose what? A marriage relation is there in between the husband and wife when there is an arranged marriage. Okay, so there would a husband and wife bhitere gote marriage way. So what is the meaning of this? That is called as arranged marriage. Okay, it may be the name of the arranged marriage, but what will happen? Sometimes the wishes of the both sides, the husband and the wife, it may not be same तार जोटा इच्छा थिबो सेटा आर इच्छा नथिबो आर जोटा इच्छा थिबो सेटा तार मते इच्छा কিন্তু ধীরে ধীরে কোন হুয়ে টাইম সেটা ডিফেক্ট ভাবো মানে জোর জবরদস্তি যে রিলেশনটা রয়ে তাকে দ্যাট ইজ হোয়াট দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড দ্য ডিফেক্ট সো উইথ দ্য ল্যাপস অফ টাইম অর উইথ দ্য পাসিং অফ দ্য টাইম what will happen it becomes the digior one 2 ବର୍ଷ 3 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ପରେ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ସ୍ୱାମୀকে एक्सेप्ट करे ସ୍ୱାମୀ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀକୁ ମଧ୍ୟ एक्सेप्ट करे से धीरे धीरे आरंभ okay so legitimate relations means that is called as the de facto legitimate relations means de jure okay after de facto the de jure will be there দুইটা স্টেট ভিতরে যদি ওয়ার হেলা তাহলে সেকেন্ড স্টেটটা যেতলো ওয়ার করে সেটা হচ্ছে ডিফেক্টো সোভরেন্টি করে কিন্তু ধীরে ধীরে আমি যেতলো সে স্টেটটাকে एक्सेप्ट করি আরম্ভ করিয়া তাকে বলছন্তি ডেজিও সোভরেন্টি any doubt students then the next one that is called as the legal sovereign any doubt if you are having any doubt otherwise I will proceed no Subhasri Giru no sir then the next one that is called as which one that is called as legal sovereignty okay muti ke pani piuchi so legal sovereignty okay so we know that the same thing that is called as the legal sovereignty is nothing but that is called as the sovereignty with law it is that which has the legal power to issue as the command and it must be called as that sovereignty with law or maybe called as the legal sovereignty so the legal sovereignty says that it is always definite determinate organized precise and non to laws okay it is always definite in my next class I will write down the characteristics otherwise you may forget the characteristics so I will write in the next class मोर आज टाइम हेलानी सेते मु लिखि पालिनी मु कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स टा खाली कहि कहि जाउछ तो मु बुझौछ so when you recognize the sovereignty is a legal sovereignty when the legal sovereignty has the following characteristics the one is called as that when the legal sovereignty is definite determinate organized precise and non to all okay jetelo ain agare gote when it is commensurate with law when it is supporting the law when it is definite means it is now never changing when it is determines what to whom it is directed okay and it will be organized then it is called as a legal sovereignty once it is written it means that it is an ever-ending process it was written today tomorrow and forever it is a legal sovereignty it has been written in a very constructive way then the next one is called as that it alone has the power to declare in legal term the will of the state legally means that it has the power to decide what is right and what is wrong what is good and what is bad all legal rights emanates from the legal sovereign and it can withdraw or annul them as its will jimti mu tomo kon कहली president has the legal sovereignty your chief justice of supreme court has the legal sovereignty okay so every person who is exercising the supremacy power or the sovereignty power they are enjoying the legal sovereignty they will what they will command or they will give their order or they will give their opinion and that opinion is in a organized way constructive way definite way and no one can challenge legally against the opinion of that authority okay so this is called what this is called as the legal sovereignty so I will again in next class se tumko ta lekhi ki bujhe debi tar tamu problem hoboni फिर भी मु चेष्टा करूची तुमको कहया पे then the next sovereignty that is called as the political sovereignty okay the next sovereignty that is called as the political sovereignty what do you mean by the political sovereignty means the sovereignty power is given not to the president or the prime minister but it should be what it should be vested in the hands of the electorate it should be vested in the hands of the electorate or maybe called as the mass of the people or maybe what maybe upon the citizens or upon the what upon the rest of the people they are the citizen of the state that is called as which one that is called as the political sovereignty just like in India we are having the political sovereignty it means that we have the right to choose our head of the state no one can force to cast our vote against that leader or in favor of that leader. So it totally depends upon us. We are enjoying our political sovereignty, and the political sovereignty is now vested on the hands of the citizens, the mass people. The you may be called as that what the mass people, the citizens, or maybe called as the whole your the rest of the citizens who will choose the what the representative. That type of case is called, or maybe called as the electorate. Electorate हो किंबा तमर what the citizens हो किंबा तमर people हो जो माने तुमको एंजॉय करते that जो माने तुमको सिलेक्ट कर that is called as the political sovereignty. These are the cases. So again I will repeat now. What is the meaning of titular sovereignty? Titular sovereignty means the opposite of the you may be called as that the real sovereignty. Constitutionally, the head of the state enjoying the power. Constitutionally, he has the power to take the decisions or give the opinion, but actually someone is there who will who is exercising his role in favor of the constitutional persons. Take for example in India, the prime minister is called as the real head and the president is called as the titular head. Everything can be done in the name of the president, but in actual practices, who is doing these things? He or she is called as the prime minister of India. Okay, take for example in our house also, your father is called as the constitutional head and his mother is called as the real head. The father is called as the titular head and the mother is called as the real head. ओके प्रकृत क्षेत्र में घरे मध्य सेमिति हुए पापा डिसीजंस नियंती किंतु डिसीजंस टा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली पापा तमरो हेड ऑफ द अथॉरिटी किंतु घरे मेन सुप्रीम पावर का पाके थाए तमरो मां मम्मी को पाके तमरो सुप्रीम पावर टा थाए. Okay, so these are the cases of titular. Titular means what? That is called as the constitutional power. It may be called as the ornamental power or may be called as the नामकु मात्र जो power टा थाए. Okay, तम लोगों का अगर in front of the peoples, the sovereignty power is raised in the hands of the president, but actually someone is there who is doing everything, and he is called as the real head. Then the next one is called as the de facto and de jure one. In the de facto and de jure one, I have already told you that the de facto means what? That is called as the illegitimate. De jure means what? That is called as the legitimate. By law, whenever a person is exercising something or whenever a person is by law is doing something, that is called as the de jure sovereignty. Or whenever a person is possibly doing something, that is called as the de facto sovereignty. Whenever there will be if an independent state is there and when the head of the authority is exercising something in the name of the law, then it is the case of the de jure sovereignty. When some superpower or maybe some foreign country is there who is defeating the later country, then what will happen? In sometimes he will become the de facto one, but in the later case he become the de jure one. Okay, then the next one is called as the legal authority, or no one can challenge the opinion or the decisions of the sovereignty. That is called as the legal power. It means that whatever he told, that is the you maybe ain boli ko joda konti taku bedara gara boli ko aje. Then the next one is called as the political sovereignty. Rousseau is the main advocate of the political sovereignty. The political sovereignty means what? We have to rest all the power in the hands of which one? In the hands of your electorate, or maybe called as the mass people, or maybe called as the citizens. So we know that in India we are under the system of the political sovereignty. So these are the case of your sovereignty power. Students, if you are having any type of doubt, then ask me. I am here to reply your answer. Anything else? Anything else? Write down in the chat box. Anything? Sovereignty, meaning, characteristics, types, anything else? Ma'am cannot understand the political sovereignty. Okay. Please repeat again. Ma'am cannot understand political sovereignty. अच्छा political sovereignty तो मैं बुझी पालो नहीं. अच्छा. Political sovereignty के लिए कौन बुझुचो? This is the sum total of the influence which lie behind the law. Political sovereignty के लिए कौन बुझुचो? जोड़ा कि तमो बुझा जाए. Take for example, I am asking you, what is your political right? Political right means what? What? Contesting in the elections. Okay. Then casting the vote. Okay. So, and watching any type of political events that is related with the vote or the general, that is also the part of the political your participation. So while taking any type of your political decisions, you should not be biased by other person. Take for example, in your home, okay, in your home or in your in the level of the your someone is in the school level, some ତମ ଘରୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମର ଗୋଟେ ଭୋଟରେ ଯାଏ, ସପୋଜ ତମ ଘରେ କଂଗ୍ରେସ ପାର୍ଟି କି ଭୋଟ ଦିଅନ୍ତି, ତା ମାନେ ତମ ଘରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ କଂଗ୍ରେସ ପାର୍ଟି କି ଭୋଟ ଦେବ, ସେଠି ତମେ ବାଧ୍ୟ ହଉଛ। ओके सपोज कांग्रेस को हस्बैंड दोची वाइफ में भी बीजेपी एटा केबे हबो कि जदी वाइफ देथिबो सेटा कि लुचेई दिया जिवो, कारण जदी हस्बैंड जानि देबो जे ये कांग्रेस को वोट देकी आछि ताले तार प्रॉब्लम हो। सो एई क्षेत्र कोन होची पॉलिटिकल आमे जेतु जानि जे आम स्टेट टा गोटे कोन होची गोटे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल स्टेट। Okay, so we are the, it may be called as that the represent, we have to choose some person, and some person is they are possessing their sovereignty power and they can rule over us. Okay, so political sovereignty means giving the political power to the mass people, to the electorate to choose their best representative. ओके मास पीपुल को किंबा इलेक्टोरेट को देबा जिबा आवश्यक, जो इलेक्टोरेट किंबा मास पीपुल कोन होचंती ना से माने डिसीजंस ता कोन करे ठीक भाबरे दे विल नॉट टेक एनी टाइप ऑफ डिसीजन इन ए वेरी बायस मैन। से माने बायस है कि कोनोसी डिसीजंस नेबा आवश्यक नाही। दे शुड गिव द अथॉरिटी टू चूज which political party is the good one, which one is the bad one. That is called as the political sovereignty. It means that resting the sovereignty power not on with the state, but it should be raised with the electorate, to the citizens, or to the mass who will choose the constitutional head or to the real. Any doubt? Kalpana Das, are you not now clear? Aw kichi doubt achi kire? Meaning of sovereignty. Meaning of sovereignty. You are having doubt in meaning of sovereignty. Sovereignty ର meaning ତ sovereignty କହିଲେ କଣ ବୁଝୁଛ? Taking a decisions and that decision should not be challenged by others. Taking a decisions and that decisions cannot be, should not make, cannot be challenged by others. It means that if you are having legal rights, if you are having political rights, then what will happen? You can take a decisions independently. When you are taking a decisions independently without biased any type of your politically, economically, socially, or anything else, that is called as that your what, that is called as the supreme things. Okay, if you will take the case of the state or maybe the your case of a country, the sovereignty means what? Sovereignty means nothing, but it is called as a supreme power. Till the supreme power is there, till the state is an independent entity. If the state is a dependent entity, then the state is losing its supreme power. So this is the case of what? This is case of the sovereignty. Any other doubt? Then political, popular, kaha ko sovereignty deba kata, legal, civil, etc. etc. Any other doubt, student? Difference and similarity between Locke's and Rousseau point of view about sovereignty. Very good question. Rudra Narayana Ponda. Difference and similarity between Locke and Rousseau's point of view. Okay. This is not our subject, but if you will ask me about the difference between the your this is called as that Locke theory of sovereignty and the Rousseau's theory of sovereignty, then in Locke and Rousseau's theory of sovereignty, your Locke use the main propounder of the theory of your popular sovereignty, and the Rousseau is the main propounder of the theory of the constitutional sovereignty. So in the which one he says that in the both the cases what will happen, someone is there, the people in the social contract theory. If you go through the concept of the social contract theory, we have to remind the name of the three political philosophers like Hobbes, Locke, and the Rousseau. Okay, they told that the human nature and the brute is selfish, narrow, etc. and etc. So human they need someone who will command the absolute power upon themselves. So this says that some authority will be there, and the person should be overthrow his power or surrender his power to that authority, and that authority is called as that the sovereignty of the state, and it has been written by the Hobbes in the book that is called as that the Leviathan. Okay, then the second thing theory that is called is that your law, who is the main propounder of the two treatises of the civil government, and he says that that is called as the social contract. He says that the main authority should be given by the contract of the person, and the contract should be made by the ruler and the ruled. Okay, then the last one that is called as the Rousseau, who is the main father or the main propounder of the theory of the consent, or maybe called as the popular theory, or maybe called as the political theory or the constitutional government, who says that the sovereignty power should be rested in the hands of the people, or maybe called as the general will of the people. He says that is the will of the state is will of the people is the will of the state. So the sovereignty power should not be raised in one hand, or maybe should not be in the consent of the people or the social consent of the people, but it should be raised in the hands of the people or the masses. So this is the basic differences between the Hobbes, Locke, and the Rousseau in the time of the human nature or the social contract. Any other doubt? रुद्र नारायण पढ़ा सब बुझीगल? रुद्र नारायण पढ़ा किसी बुझिलनि? किसी डाउट अछि? अच्छा आउ किसी डाउट अछि ना? ऑस्टिन टा को मात्र पढेबी नेक्स्ट क्लास रे, कारण ऑस्टिन टा टिके भास्ट अछि. नेक्स्ट क्लास रे मो ऑस्टिन को जिबी. आउ किसी डाउट अछि माने चैट बॉक्स रे लेखो. Indivisibility means not divided. Sovereignty cannot be divided. If the sovereignty is divided, it means that sovereignty गोटे जिंस जोड़ा को केबे तुम डिवाइड करि परिबोनी. आउ जदि sovereignty के डिवाइड कलो ताले स्टेट को तुम डिवाइड कर. जेमिति मु तुम बुझेली, suppose if it will be said by any authority or association, it means that the state is losing its what the supreme power. जदि एटा अन्य स्टेट किंबा तार सहित शेयरिंग करिक किछि जिंस कला ताले स्टेट ता धीरे धीरे कोन त सुप्रीम पावर टा को हजे. आउ कोन रहला डाउट? अपन किछि बुझुना कि देखिए एक्सक्लूसिवनेस के इंडिविजिबिलिटी बारंबार से गुटी जिंस पचारछ. एक्सक्लूसिवनेस के बुझिनी तम ना कोन? कल्पना दास. एक्सक्लूसिव बुझिलनी? Exclusiveness कहले कौन बुझिছো? This is the prerogative power of the state. What do you mean with the prerogative power of the state? It means that taking the final decisions without to take the help of any other association or any other political parties. ହେଲା जोटा कि ता माने सोवरेंटी गोटे एमिति पावर जोटा कि स्टेट ऊपर ही रही थाए, जोटा कि अन्य सहित से शेयर करि पारे नाही. This is the test of what that is called as the exclusiveness. It means that once the decision is taken, the citizen is there who will be abide to respect the decisions taken by the authority. Okay, this is called what that is called exclusiveness. It means the final authority. He is the final, the state is the final authority to take any type of decisions. That is called the exclusiveness. That is the prerogative ones. Any other doubt, students? Okay, titular. De facto means what? That is called as the illegitimate. De jure means legitimate. Legal means by law. Political means what? Giving the right or the sovereignty power to the electorate. and what that is called as the next class I will discuss de jure. Again de jure. De jure means what? The sovereignty with law. Whenever you are exercising or whenever you are commanding support certain things, that should be according to the rule or according to the law. It means that if the authority is approved by the law, then it is called as the de jure. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ଅଥରିଟି ଆପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କରିଦିଏ ସେଇଟା ଟାଇପ୍ର ସଭରେଣ୍ଟି କ'ଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି de jure sovereignty ମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସପୋଜ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତମର ନରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୋଦି ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମର କନଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ ଅନୁସାରେ ଆମର କ'ଣ ନରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୋଦି ହଉଛନ୍ତି ତମର କ'ଣ ପ୍ରାଇମ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଓକେ ୱିଥ ଲ वी आर एबाइड बाय द ऑर्डर ऑफ द नरेंद्र मोदी ओके जदि इंडिया सहित चाइना रो युद्ध हेगला बा तमर वार हेला नेक्स्ट जी आसिला तांकर जी जी तमर प्राइम मिनिस्टर पोस्ट जी रहला धीरे धीरे कोन से पास डिफेक्ट रूलर रहयो धीरे धीरे कोन हो बाय लॉ आमे कोन करिया ताको मानिया पे हम से बाध्य हो so for initially the de facto become the de jure तुमको जेमती कहली द राशिया रे बोल्शेविक रिवॉल्यूशंस 1917 रे जो हेतिला जो बोल्शेविक रिवॉल्यूशंस रे कोन हेतिला ना जो de facto government become the de jure one after the lapse of time or with the passing of the time okay so the de facto become the de jure and for de jure it will take some times okay ma'am what is the meaning of very good questions Anamika Lenka sovereignty can be divided into two types one is called as that the internet sovereignty and second one is ମୁଁ ଏଟା ଏଥର ପଢେଇ ନଥିଲି ମୁଁ next class ରେ ପଢେଇବି ଏଟା ଭାବିଥିଲି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତ ମୁଁ ଦେଇ ନଥିଲି okay so sovereignty can be divided into two types one is called as that internal sovereignty and second one is called as that the external sovereignty external sovereignty means what when the state is independent of any other compulsions or any other interference from the part of the state or the state itself whenever a state is an independent state okay whenever a state is an independent state without any type of the compulsions or interference गोटे state ता जतलो अन्य state टू जतलो कोन independent हेकी थिबो माने से अन्य state जा तापर कोनसे प्रकार what will बा तापर compulsions रखि नथिबे से टाइप रो जिंस हले ताको कोन होजो ताको कोजन कोन external sovereignty internal sovereignty कोन the sovereignty power that is enjoying by the authority upon the citizen of the state that is called as internal sovereignty whenever the citizen the sovereignty is of two types one is called as internal the second one is called as the external when the head of the authority is exercising the sovereignty externally it means that beyond the territory or outside of the territory of the state okay with the foreign country that type of sovereignty is called as the external sovereignty when the head of the authority is enjoying the sovereignty within the boundary of the state that is called as the internal sovereignty I will discuss this thing in my next class okay any other doubt meaning of legal sovereignty means by law by rules or by regulations that is called as legal sovereignty whatever he told you should be abide by the sovereignty okay Anamika thank you if you are having any doubt okay otherwise I will exit the class hello Prabha sir hello
Yes, please, madam.
yes sir I completed my lessons today
You have completed your lesson. Is there any doubt, students?
no students are not having any doubt about only 2 or 3 students they are leaving the your classes I don't know is there any type of problem is there or any type of technical mistake is there
Yeah, maybe.
it may
Yes,
be
student, if you have any problem, if any doubt, you can ask in English or Hindi or Odia. Don't feel so.
students sir students class सरीवा पूर्व छाड़ी गले मते बहुत खराब लगे मते मु
maybe,
गोटे जेत
maybe
मु
there may be some technical problem.
सो सर एटा पचारि के देखंतु कोन प्रॉब्लम अछि स्टूडेंट कर
हाँ हाँ एटा पचारि को तांको कोन कियो नहीं पिला
स्लाइड टाको मु शेयर कर दउ
नहीं पिला
स्लाइड टाको मु शेयर कर दउ
हाँ हाँ स्लाइड शेयर कर दउ आ पिला को मु कहि दउ जी तमर किछ डाउट जदी अछि डोंट हेजिटेट टू आस्क तमर से एनी डाउट तमे ओडिया रे पचारा हिंदी रे पचारा इंग्लिश रे पचारा सेमनी कंपलसरी न कि इंग्लिश रे पचारबा हिंदी रे पचारिबो ओडिया रे भी पचारि परिबो ओके
से माने को लेखु चंदी किछि असुविधा भी नाही
हां हां
एबे देखंतु श्री क्षेत्र प्रसाद ही हैज लेफ्ट द मीटिंग
हां हां
ए तमर जदी कोन डाउट अछि तो पचारो धाउ जदी सब गोटे गोटे
नहीं all are writing in the chat box and they are liking your
Ah.
way of teaching also.
ନାଇଁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି କଣ ହେଲା ସାର୍ ସୋଭରେଣ୍ଟିଟା ବହୁତ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ କନସେପ୍ଟଟା ବୁଝିଲେ କି ତାକୁ ମୁଁ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ସହିତ ରିଲେସନ୍ସ କରିକି ବୁଝିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରେ ଯଦି କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଅଛି ମତେ ପଚାରିଲେ ମୁଁ ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ଲାସରେ ରିପିଟ୍ କରି କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ସ୍ଲାଇଡଟା ଟିକେ ମୁଁ ଜଲ୍ଦିରେ ଆଜି କରିଛି ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟାଇମ୍ ଟିକେ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ ଇଲାବୋରେଟ୍ କରିକି ସ୍ଲାଇଡଟା ଦେବି
ନାଇଁ
ଠିକ ଅଛି ସାର୍
ପିଲାମାନେ ମାନେ the way madam is cooperating to you all, so you should all support to him, support to her. So you should ask any question if you want. Are you satisfied, dear learners? Are you satisfied? Yes, all are satisfied.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
There may be some technical mistake is there. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
I think so.